Today, I want us to answer the question, how to know a woman loves you. For others to see you and know that you are her man. Yeah. But when she loves you, even if she doesn't put you out, oftentimes it's always been about how to know a man loves you, how to know a man loves you. But today, I want us to answer the question, how to know a woman loves you. Yes, you might have been with her long enough, but yet you're just still confused if at all the things she is showing you is love or just any other kind of feeling. But with these points, you will be able to pinpoint exactly when a woman loves you and is giving you the green light to come after her. So stay tuned to your screen and you are definitely going to be having fun watching this video. So when a woman loves you, she does these things for you. The first, she is committed to you. Yes, when a woman loves you, she's committed to you. She does not entertain any other man, no matter what. Well, women are just not people that will jump from one man to another and things like that. When she is settled for you, then indeed she is settled for you. She would have no time entertaining other men and getting them into her DM and things like that. No, it is very, very likely for a guy to meet a woman who is very much in love with this other guy, and while he's just introducing himself, she will just come up with something like, sorry, I already have a boyfriend, sorry, I'm married, sorry, I'm already engaged, I have a fiance, and things like that. When a woman loves you, she is faithful, she is committed to you. She sees no reason entertaining other men. She sees no reason in fact, putting herself out there for other men to pursue. No, she is just for you and with you through it all. Except otherwise, you give her some reasons to start misbehaving. But when a woman is into you, trust me, she is committed to you. It is all about you. Any other man coming her way, she would turn down, bearing in mind that she is with you. She doesn't want to hurt you. And the second thing a woman would do when she loves you is she is proud of you. She's not ashamed to show you up. She's not ashamed to talk about you. She's proud of how you look physically. She's proud of who you are, the kind of job you do. She is just proud of you and would always want to put you out there for others to see you and know that you are her man. Yeah, people get private with relationships, especially today in the world of social media, where we all are a little cautious about putting our partners out there and things like that. Yeah, but when she loves you, even if she doesn't put you out there on social media, trust me, those who are important in her life will get to know about you. That is just the truth. Those who are important, her parents or maybe her siblings, her very close friends around, will get to know about you. Her pastors and those she holds in high esteem, her mentors and all of that, they all will get to know about you, because she just cannot hide you from these people. She just will not be able to hide how she is feeling about you. And with this, she would just want those around her to know that you are the man she is with, you are the one whom she loves. So if you are with a lady who is not very particular about those around her meeting you, her siblings, her best friend, her mentors and all of that, then maybe you should start asking better questions and just communicate. Because one thing I know, when a woman loves you, she is really proud of you. She wants to put you out there. She wants others to see you and know that you are her guy. Sometimes it's even the man stopping her that, no, come on, I don't want to be on your social media platforms every day. I want this to be a little more private. because that is just how women are. They just want to put that thing out there that makes them happy for every other person to see. So when a woman loves you, she is proud of you, proud of who you are, the kind of job you do, proud of you physically, and whatever you stand for. She's not one to go about trying to hide you from the rest of the world and things like that. No. And number three, when a woman loves you, she prays for you. Yes, she prays for you. She wants to see you succeed. And if it means praying from now till tomorrow, she will do it for you because she is so convinced, is so sure that when things are okay for you, she herself will definitely be fine. She wants to see you happy. She wants to see you glad. She prays for you. That is what a woman who loves you does. She prays for you. Even if she's not too much of the Christian kind of girl, but she would always encourage you. She's always wishing you well. She's always contributing to you positively. All she really just wants is for you to succeed at your goals and everything that you are doing. So she would pray for you, encourage you, wish you well, speak positive words into your life, and that is just it. Point number 4, when a woman loves you, she does not mismanage your resources. Yes, I know generally we women, we love good things, we love shiny things, we could be materialistic and all of that. But trust me, when a woman loves you, she doesn't become that demanding. Yes, when she loves you, and more still when she wants a family with you, when she's looking towards stability with you, she does not misuse your funds. Even when she's all about her fantasies, the things she wants and all of that, she would rather you invest for the future rather than squandering everything at once, going shopping here and there, eating at this fancy restaurant, and just going on and on and on spending. When a woman loves you, she does her possible best to ensure that you improve your finances. She is even the one that would go out there and search for investment opportunities for you. She's the one that is pushing you to do better. She's the one that would push you to save more and do more. Yes. So if you're a woman who is always the one suggesting you go eat out at this restaurant, she's the one that always wants you to buy this, she's the one who is always pushing you to spend more money, even when you are not financially stable, then you should really start looking into it and asking questions. When women are in love, they protect that which is theirs. They protect that man. They protect what that man has. They don't want it to be all out there. Women are in love with security. And you and I know that money is some form of security. It's a defense. It gives you, money is a defense. Let me just put it that way. Money is a defense. And every woman wants to be in an environment where she is secure. If money is that which gives her security, definitely she wouldn't want to throw all the money away buying clothes, eating at fancy restaurants, and going on very expensive trips and things like that. No. All of these things, they make life beautiful. They make our relationships blossom. They create connections between us when we are in love and things like that. But it is not very much a priority for a woman who loves you. And when she's actually seeing a future with you, she starts thinking of ways to make that money multiply and not just squander, misuse, and spend it all around. And then again, when a woman loves you, she becomes a giver. I have heard men complain a lot of times that the only thing they've ever received from the woman they are in a relationship with, the woman they love, is probably a pair of boxers or singlets, innerwears, and things like that. Well, when a woman loves you, she goes beyond that. She becomes a giver. I know we are in a world where men are the ones who always, most of the time, give to women and they barely receive any other thing, especially in material terms from these women. But when a woman loves you, she goes out of her way to buy you things as well, especially when she is financially buoyant to do those things. She would do them for you and even do more. She would be the one that will look around you and see the things you are in need of, but have probably been too busy to notice or too busy to go out and shop for yourself. She'll be the one buying these things for you. She'll be the one making sure you get these things. Because, truth be told, most men really do not care about the way they look, the things they have, and the things they don't have. A lot of men are really not into fashion and things like that. So most times it is the women in their lives that take the initiative to get for them the things that they need. When she loves you, she always wants you to look good. That is why you see her buying things for you like roll-ons. She's getting you beautiful pair of shoes. She's getting you very nice perfumes just so that you would look good. When a woman loves you, it's not all about receiving for her. No, she becomes a giver. She would even give so much that you begin to wonder. You begin to wonder that, wow, so women can equally give too. Because I've heard men complain a lot of time that women do not give, women are just receivers. And I would always say, probably you're dealing with the wrong woman, or a woman who doesn't love you. Because just no matter how self-centered or how stingy a woman could be, when she loves a man, she becomes a giver to that man. Even if she doesn't give to any other person around her, to that man, she would give, and even give even more. That is why you see some certain men take advantage of women they know are in love with them. Yes, when she's in love with them and she keeps giving, some of them just tend to take advantage of them and continuously receive, even if they do not love that woman. So they are more focused on receiving from that woman. When a woman loves you, she is a giver. And the sixth thing a woman would do for you when she loves you is she becomes your purpose partner. She becomes very supportive. She supports your dreams, she supports your aspirations, she supports your visions and your purpose. She would want to see you grow and increase. She is totally committed to what you are all about in life. She knows exactly where you are at the moment, where you are going to, and she is committed to walking that road with you. She's committed to see you grow. She's committed to see you increase. No matter what, she will be willing to support you. Okay, let us take the example of Jezebel and King Ahab in the Bible. We see that Jezebel was indeed a good partner to Ahab. Remember when Ahab saw a Naboth's vineyard and he wanted to get that vineyard at all costs. So much so that when Naboth refused selling this vineyard to him, he became so devastated, he became angry, he became sad and was not even eating. When his wife Jezebel noticed this trait in him, that the husband has suddenly become so quiet, calm, and was no longer himself, she was worried and asked why he was feeling so down. Ahab then narrated to Jezebel how he tried buying Naboth's vineyard, but Naboth refused. So Jezebel, being a very supportive woman, vowed to Ahab that she was going to get the vineyard for him at all costs. And she did exactly that. She even went right up to the point of murdering, of taking Naboth's life, just to ensure that her husband, gets what he wants and becomes happy again. Well, I'm not saying we should go about doing negative things for the people we love. No, I'm just trying to to bring out the extent to which a woman can go to support the man she is in love with. That is how far a woman can go. She would even do more than you expect just to ensure that you get to where you are going to. You become that thing that you dream of being. I have heard stories of women giving up their academics, giving away their school tuition just for the men they love. I've heard stories of women signing away their family's fortune, just selling their family properties just to support and encourage the man they are in love with. Well, I'm not saying we should go about doing negative things for the people we love or hurting others to prove that we love our men. What I'm trying to say is I'm just trying to bring out how to the extent to which some women go when they really love a man. They would do that much. That is how a woman's love with is. So if you have this woman in your life and she is being so supportive, she's encouraging, she's pushing you to achieve your dreams and all of those, then my dear brother, you are so lucky. Not all men get to be this blessed with a woman that pushes them, a woman that totally believes in them and is willing to walk that journey with them. No. Some men would live throughout their life and they would never get that blessing. So if you have a woman in your life that is this supportive, do not take them for granted or misuse them or handle them wrongly while you have them, because when you lose them you might never just get someone like them again. You remember the saying, you cannot date the same person twice? Yeah, definitely you cannot date the same person twice, because once something goes wrong, things change a lot already in our minds, and one person can never be the same two times. Yes, once you mess it up the first time, the second time would never be the same as it were before. So value that very supportive woman who has chosen to become your purpose partner, who has chosen to push with you, who has chosen to be there with you and grow together with you. When a woman loves you, she becomes your purpose partner. She becomes very supportive. And that brings me to the next thing you would notice in a woman who loves you. She makes sacrifices and compromises. Yes. What is love without sacrifices? And what is really a relationship if we do not get to make sacrifices and compromise certain things for the greater good of that relationship or for the one we love, right? There is actually nothing there if you cannot sacrifice for me and I cannot make a sacrifice for you. When a woman loves you, she would sacrifice for you. There are some certain things about her own life that she would put on, that she would make a compromise for, yes, just so you two can get ahead. And when she does all of these things and do not consider them as losses, then indeed you have found a good woman and you should do your very possible best to stick with them. Not all women do make such sacrifices. Not all women compromise. Some women will be in a relationship with you and pretend like they love you just for what they are able to get out of that relationship. And looking deep into it, you discover that, well, it was really never love in the first place, but just business. Yes, just business. Just being able to get for themselves what they want and probably someone that would cater for them financially and things like that. But when a woman loves you, she makes compromise. She would sacrifice certain things to ensure that you are fine, to ensure that the relationship is going on well. So there is no love without sacrifices and compromises. You should be able to set aside some certain things for our good in that relationship. Sacrifice. After all, our Lord, our God sacrificed for us His only begotten Son, Jesus, to be able to reconnect us back to Himself. So in love, there is giving, and in love, there is sacrifice. And another thing you would notice in a woman who loves you is the fact that she gives you her time and effort. You have her attention 100%. She's always trying to make things work. She's always there for you. She's checking up on you. And this is just because she sees you as her safe place. She sees you as that one person she can run to from the rest of the world, and she would just be okay. She's the one that is always trying to get dates together. She's the one that is always trying to put the house in order. She's the one who is always trying to ensure that you both spend time together. She's the one who would push forward for all of these things, because some of these things are usually not really initiated by a man. It's very difficult for us to see a man planning a surprise party for his woman and things like that. Well, some of these things happen in movies, but in the reality of it, most men really do not have that spark to go about planning parties and things like that. But when a woman loves you, she's the one who is always pushing for these things. She's the one who is always pushing for you both to hang out, spend time together, watch a movie together, and just do fun things together. And this is because she sees you as her safe space. She always wants to be around you. You are just her favorite person in the world. Then again, when a woman loves you, she communicates openly. She's not afraid to tell you exactly how she feels. She's not shy. She's not frightened. And the last but not the least point, when a woman loves you, she is jealous. Yes, she becomes jealous when she sees you spending too much time with other people that is probably not her, when she sees that you're probably giving too much attention maybe to a colleague or just anybody. When a woman loves you, she is jealous. There is no pretending about that. And I think it's both ways anyway. When a man loves a woman, it's actually the same reaction he gives when he probably feels like she's leaving him behind, she's spending more time with others than him, and things like that. Naturally, that jealousy is there. When a woman loves you, she becomes jealous. She wants you to always be with her, and when she sees you giving more time to others, she becomes a little insecure about it. She begins to wonder if there is something she's doing wrongly and just things like that. So it is very normal. When a woman loves you, she is jealous. And that is it for this video. Well, I just shared with us some very general tips to identify a woman who really loves you. So maybe you might have a friend, yes, that has been showing you all of this sign, giving you the green light just for you to know that she is really, 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 really interested in you, and you've just been turning a blind eye to all of these things. My dear, don't do that. And just maybe you have a lot of women around you and you are just so confused on which you should actually settle your mind on. My dear, with these tips I have given you, you can look into it and make a better choice for yourself. And did I mention that when a woman loves you, she becomes naturally submissive? No, I don't think I mentioned that. But just know it, when a woman loves you, she becomes naturally submissive. You do not even have to demand for her submission. And we equally have very interesting videos on this channel, like from friend zone to love zone, how to turn your friendship to a more romantic relationship. Yes, don't just stay in that friend zone and be feeling pity for yourself. Watch this video and tell me how you feel about it. Practice those steps, and indeed you'll be moving from friend zone to love zone. We equally have other interesting videos on this channel, like how to get a man and keep, and how to know a woman loves you, and things like that. So please, 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 please do not forget to share this video with your circle of friends, your social media platforms, and like this video, subscribe to our channel, and you will definitely be getting much more valuable content like this. And till you see this face again, do take care of yourself and love you like no one else would do.